Hi, this is Ashley from Platinum Discos, about to do a demonstration on photo booths and the size of prints that we offer. Now, when I first started doing photo booths, I used to see a lot of companies doing these, which are passport size photographs. Not tremendously big. They're okay. I mean, if you cut them up, you could put them in your wallet, which is not a bad thing. But to my mind, these are quite small, and generally I noticed that people left them on the tables or on the floor and didn't take them home because they obviously weren't overly impressed with them. So I decided I wanted to do something a little bit better. Here's another example. This is another one from a different company where they've just done the photos in a slightly different arrangement, which I personally prefer the one on the left, but that's just me. The next size up from that is a 6x4. Now a 6x4 is this size, which is obviously double the size of these two together. So there we go. So if someone's giving you a 6x4 print, basically their printing costs are twice as much as someone that's doing this size. And paper and ink for a really good dye sub printer is not cheap. I know with mine it's £80 for a box of 2 rolls of paper that will do me 200 prints. So it is quite expensive. Now if I was doing 6x4 size, I would be getting over 400 prints from one roll of paper. But this is what I provide. Now I have to go back a bit because my prints are so big in comparison to others, I don't fit in the screen. So there we go. That's mine, which are 6x9. Now you can have all the advertising at the top and the bottom. We do offer that, but if you want it as just a plain photograph with no background or anything like that, then we'll do that as well, and that is personally my preference. This is another one we did, which is yours truly in the photograph, up at a wedding that we did up north near Inverness, I think it was. So this is the kind of size that we do, but I mean, the one thing I would like to show you is the quality of, if we go in here, if you look at the quality of the photograph, you'll see it's absolutely stunningly clear. The dye sub printer that we use is the same one that the likes of Boots the Chemist and all the rest of them use. When you take your little flash pen in, stick it into the machine and ask it to spit out prints, it uses the same printer as what I use. So you are getting the very best in quality. So you could have a little dinky one like this or like this. You could have a 6x4, which is still okay, but I think I know which one I would want to do, and that's why I decided I was going to do 6x9s, because to me, this is absolutely fantastic. And we can do it in several different ways. You can have a photo that covers literally from top to bottom and left to right, or we can split it up where the photo booth will actually take 3 different photographs. You'll get one big one at the top and 2 smaller ones at the bottom, but covering the whole of the photo with no advertising and no border at all. And to me, I think that's one of the best ones. And we can switch it during the night. Quite often what I do at weddings is I will do some nice full-size portrait photos for the bride and groom and for all the guests while everybody's nice and sober. And then later on in the evening, once people have had a drink, we play some interesting games with the photo booth. We get you to do 3 different poses with 3 different sets of fancy dress, and you've got 3 seconds in between changes, and we make it a bit of a competition, and it's great fun and everybody thoroughly enjoys it. You will find that when you hire a photo booth from us, the prints are extremely fast in coming out of the printer. From the time you press the button to take the photo, it's round about 40 seconds and the printer is printing it off and you'll get it delivered into your hand. And one thing we do for everyone that hires a photo booth from us is that we actually give you a copy of every single photo that's printed is put into a beautiful white album that takes 100 photos. So you have a great thing, and the other thing we can do is we can also send you all the pictures digitally through Dropbox. So we will send those to you as well. So if you want to send them by social media rather than having to scan them and copy them, we just send them as a file on Dropbox, and then you can just share them very easily with all your friends and family. So that's what we do. Price-wise, we're a little bit more than I would think most of the photo booth companies out there, although I have been told there are a few that are doing this size photo for the same price as we're doing this size photo. But I think the difference is very clear. If you want tiny little prints, you'll go for this, and that will be from a cheap photo booth company. The kind of mid-range photo booth companies will give you this, and this is what we give you. The choice, I think, is very clear. When I first started doing this, I wanted to do something different, something that was extremely good. And from what my customers tell me, I think we have achieved that. I think the only thing I could say is come to a photo booth hire with me and listen to what people say, because you will hear them every night without fail. Look at the size of the prints. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful these are. It's something we hear all the time, but I have to say I never tire of hearing it, because it really shows that I made the right decision when I started doing photo booths to do something that was quite unique. So if you'd like to book a photo booth from Platinum Discos, all you have to do is go onto our website and fill in the form, or send me an email, or give me a phone call, and I'll put all the details of that on the description on this YouTube video. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was interesting and informative. Cheers, bye for now.